Hey, great Monday morning. It is a beautiful day in the city of Brownsville, Texas, and much to my dismay, I was watching Frankie's show this morning, and I noticed that he's sort of cut out the weather. Frankie, that was your best segment. You need to bring back. And now the weather. But in lieu of Frankie not giving us the weather this morning, and here's the weather. It's supposed to be a hot day. It's going to be a hot week. It's going to be a hot month. But I sort of saw today that we're sort of on the expecting maybe some showers throughout the valley, something like that. Don't see how that's even possible, but it might happen. So going to remain a little bit on the hopeful side. And let me tell you, one of the things that I think that a lot of folks out there throughout the country love Brownsville for, and the valley in itself is because of our weather. I remember when we used to have like the influx of snowbirds. Does anyone remember the snowbirds? The winter Texans, long time ago. And I don't know if the winter Texans have sort of started to die down and coming to the valley. Have they just decided to go to Florida? Or if a lot of the snowbirds just decided to screw that, we're just staying here and became part of our community. Good morning, guys. Everyone is crazy about a sharp dress. Everybody crazy about a sharp dress, man. I do my best. I do my best. I have so much clothes, and it's crazy because I was running out. Well, I hardly ever run out of white shirts and chochones because I have a big old pile of them. And every Saturday, I walk through Walmart and I buy a candle, I buy underwear or shirt to undershirts or socks. Sometimes just depends on needy I am. I might get two of the three. But such was the case for a while. I had to go and buy me a mess load of white shirts and chochones because Mama hadn't washed the clothes at the house, and I was getting a little bit on the frustrated side. So I go, ¿Dónde está mi ropa? Es que no he tenido chance de lavar porque está malo tu papá. And I'm going like, pues en medio de que está cuidando a papá, como que echa un bulto de ropa a la máquina y luego va a cuidar a papá y luego regresa a sacar el bulto y echarlo a la secadora. Si dices, pues, ¿por qué no lo haces tú? I said, woman, that's your job. And he said, okay, está bueno. And so hadn't washed my clothes for a while, but yesterday uh, she calls me, Saturday or yesterday, she calls me very upset. Quiero decirte una cosa. Yo, it was yesterday. Ya te lavé la ropa, pero no te voy a lavar las camisas. Esas las vas a tener que llevar a la tintorería porque tú sabes muy bien que yo no plancho. I'm going like, what? I could have never told by seeing Papa wear his shirts todas ajeadas. Las eché todas en una bolsa y están ahí a la puerta. Las llevas para llevarlas a la tintorería. I'm going like, okay, if I must. So I have a bag of, she goes, y son 37 camisas, 37 camisas. And I'm going like, I'm glad you can count. But I actually have like five, six more at the office that I need to throw in the bunch. So I'm sending 40 some shirts off to La Tintoreria. And there's just no way in heck that I'm going to use the Tintoreria here in Brownsville. It's crazy. You know that they charge you like $3, $3 or $4 per shirt at a Tintoreria. And I'm going like, can't you just like give a discount if you send stuff in bulk? You know? But no, I usually go to Rex Cleaners, and they already screw me over with my Middle Eastern shirts, and it's kind of like on a weird deal because for those they want to charge double, and I said, why double? Es que es extra tela. I'm going like, does that mean that you charge us fat people more because of the extra sizes? So I don't want to use Rex Cleaners anymore. Plus, they don't give me a discount in regards to all the bunch of clothes that I take over there, and I think they should. Not because I'm Erasmo Castro. I think they should give me a discount just because I'm taking a bunch of shirts, like 37 plus some that I have here, 40 shirts, and I get absolutely no discount. You're talking about $150. I'm not going to pay $150 to get um, my clothes dry cleaned when I can take them to Matamoros. Matamoros, I shouldn't pay more than $50 for 40 some clothes, 40 some shirts. $50. That's a huge difference. And that's just one of the ways that I do my best to save some cash here and there. One of the other things that I started to do is I stopped going to eat in Mexico. I mean, stop going to eat here. Breakfast. I mean, I usually don't pay for it, but that one or two times that I do pay for it, I save myself having to pay for breakfast because I usually did Papa to pay for my breakfast. So, uh, guys, we've got to start to cut down somehow or other. I dress amazingly, but all my clothes, except for my shoes and undergarments, which I buy at Walmart, all my clothes come from the thrift stores. And let me tell you, it's amazing to go to the thrift stores because at the thrift stores, you find named brand items at such a cheap price. So everything that I'm wearing today, this amazing coat, which is a Van Housen coat, and I think this is a Van Housen shirt, and my oh, internet is horrible over here. I was waiting for you, bro, and my Lucky Brand jeans. These Lucky Brand jeans are amazing. They hug all the right areas, all the right ways. I love these jeans. I have not washed these jeans in a month. I'm going on this my second month. Will not wash them because they are already have that shape, and I love that shape. And it's one less thing for Mama to wash. But I think everyone right now is trying to find ways to cut corners here and there. I saw an article in the Brownsville Herald this morning, and not the real one because I don't buy it. Saw it online on social media. How each parent out there, guys, is probably going to spend this school year some $600 per child for school supplies for getting ready for going back to school. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Good morning, Alejandra, Alejandra. Can you imagine someone like Sam who has like 12 kids? That's a lot of money. What, $7,200? on school supplies, I'm getting better at math. And at the end of the day, guys, most people don't even wind up using a lot of the stuff that they take over there, or somebody else gets to use it, which is really, really very unfortunate. In that article, which mentions the school supplies, it doesn't make mention that there are other school districts throughout the valley that have stated publicly that they will be providing all school supplies for their students. And look, there's a difference. I think a lot of folks were trying to share with me, like, well, BISD is going to give out some school supplies. It's not the same. There's a difference because they could give out a pencil, they could give out a notebook, but in the greater scheme of things, guys, if you've got teachers asking for 12 notebooks and for 50 pencils, it really just becomes a drop in the bucket. I want our district to do what other districts are doing and making a public statement that they will be providing all school supplies for their students. There are schools here. And I would challenge folks out there, to compare, price shop. Because if it's less expensive for you to take your child to Jubilee, I want you to take your child to Jubilee. For a long time, a lot of individuals, especially in the school area, like associations and stuff, were so adamant about individuals just, being loyal to public school, like the district. How, guys? How are you supposed to stay loyal to an organization that is cartel ridden and full of individuals out there, guys, that only want to serve themselves with the money that should be going to the individuals in the community? It's got to stop. It needs to stop. If they won't provide supplies for their teachers, you think they'll provide for their students? No, absolutely not. But someone should. Someone needs to. And look, one of the things is I think that for far too long, a lot of our people here have started to settle. Have started to settle and say, well, that's just the way the system is. It shouldn't be that way. I don't care. It makes no matter to me. I don't care that that's the way the system is. The system is wrong. It needs to be upgraded. It needs to be transformed. But with the individuals that are running for office right now, nothing changes. I have absolutely no faith as of this moment in anyone running for BISD. Have not had the opportunity to speak with anyone running for BISD. And I'd like to have these conversations. I'd like to have them on alive. I'd like to discuss with them what their platform is, who their loyalties are going to be to, who they are aligning with right now as we speak. And look, guys, the posters are already going up. We saw it. You drive around Brownsville, you get to see Drew Brown's vendor ladled bought for signs with her fugly face on them. Screw that racist. Screw that racist Drew Brown. We see Priscilla Tipton already asking for $3,000 donations. And I can't remember who was the one that posted it. I think it was Juan Garcia. It's a page straight out of Sylvia Atkinson's book. Nothing has changed at PISD. Nothing will change at PISD. It's still going to continue to be that piece of crap. And it's going to continue to lose students. It's going to continue to have its professional staff slowly chipped away at, sent into the pool, decimated, and destroyed. And in that piece, maybe PUB should be providing school supplies they can afford it. In that piece where they start making the statement of the uprising in regards to the amounts of money people are going to be paying for school supplies, I made sure that I put up a post and I mentioned PUB, Richard. And the gist of my message was Shouldn't surprise anyway, because on top of having to pay insurmountable amounts for school supplies, parents are having to deal with electricity rates and electricity bills that are cray, astronomical, out of this world. And I see absolutely no relief whatsoever. To the individual that sent me that post this morning in regards to the two-bedroom, two bath, let me tell you guys, I stated to them in private, I just don't see any relief anytime soon. Guys, it's going to get worse. If you're out there paying $200 for light, expect to pay three next month. And it's just going to continue to go over the top continuously. Más y más dinero. And it's really, really very unfortunate. But in that post, I made mention that on top of all that, we haven't gotten any word back in regards to what's going on with the monies that were taken from the community of Brownsville in regards to the Tanasca funds. Guys, 135 million. We have got no accountability in regards to the money that Elon Musk gave for downtown. Nothing. There has been no transparency at all. We have got nothing. And part of someone's comment on that page was that Trex Mendick said it's going to take a couple more months. And I said, well, yeah, considering the fact that it was promised to us back in May. And the individual that commented there said, well, the mayor said that they needed more time. And isn't it amazing how we aren't given more time when it comes to paying electricity bills? That sucker gets cut off. Uh, what if they could just do all their work on their tablets? Wouldn't it be cheaper? If we're referring to students, yes, that was part of the goal, that individuals could do their work and submit it electronically to their professors or to their teachers. The issue with that is that no school out at the district, and I don't think any school out there has the capability of dealing with 2,000 students in a secluded area and providing suffice internet in order for that system to work. That is one of the reasons why it would have been so amazing, guys. Because we're talking about a fiber optic cable or something that's going to go through the city of Brownsville. It would have been so amazing if we would have gotten something like Starlink instead of $10 million to put in the pocket of Trey Mendez and the city commissioners. Is voting in the fall the only thing that we could do for the PUB bill? My bill went up $100 since last month, and my AC is always at 80. It is the only thing that can be done this November and then next March. So when are you sending a search party to look for Maggie Cooper? Let me say that I Maggie Cooper is on vacation. She's up north somewhere, watching baseball games and not drinking beer. And I'm going like that's just a horrible combination. Do some jumping jacks and get your blood pumping and get rid of your yawning. Yeah, no. Us Mexicans don't do jumping jacks. Magic Valley said the rates went from zero point 0.10 kilowatts to zero point 0.25 kilowatts, so it has more than doubled for their customers too. Yeah, and again, some individuals were saying at Erasmo, in my response to Erasmo, it's a national issue. Utility rates are going up everywhere. I said that's fine. Not everywhere has $135 million. That's the difference. That we already paid into it $135 million. Where is that money? Magic Valley hasn't overcharged their customers $135 million, so they shouldn't expect anything but a higher bill. For us, we paid into it $135 million, and it's like, do you know how I'm always very very skeptical about this? But Papa used to send his yearly light payment to PUB. O sea, if he was getting a $200 bill a month, he would automatically send them $2,400 a year. And that way, from those $2,400, PUB would extract every bill and Papa wouldn't have to worry about that. I highly recommend against that because I truly believe that there is a system in play that if you put in $2,400, your light bill is definitely going to go higher. I would encourage anyone and everyone out there to log out and opt out, guys, out of auto pay. No more auto pay. And you know, you get asked that question every single time you make a payment. Would you like to enroll in auto pay? The answer is absolutely no. They cannot be trusted. Do not set yourself up for auto pay ever. God forbid we see him jumping on camera. God forbid we see somebody else jumping on camera without a shirt, like they did on the beach. Well, just got released from jury duty. Congratulations. Let me tell you, I get called for jury duty every so often, and every so often I go back and and I say, no, thank you. No, thank you. Guys, I've got to take care of my shirts. So I gotta do a short show since Sam's not here. I have just energy and haven't seen the spike yet. Unless turning off all the lights from the house is making a difference. Maybe because you're not there, they're not spending as much. Guys, have a great day. Thank you. I appreciate you coming on. Guys, tonight at 9 p.m., we should have Sam back on, and who knows who else coming on. Guys, I appreciate your patience. Thank you so much. Uh, Continue to share stuff from the page. Continue to like that page if you're on YouTube, please. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.